Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Confucius tutorial Let's Play as we continue for episode 3 from turn 60. And we are looking at our mighty army. And let's go back to seeing all the yields. Now our army here has one job, and that's to just protect us for now. I don't think we're going aggressive. There is one thing that's bothering me, which is this warrior is not in the army. Let's change that. Pack it up, and we can see them in the army now. Look at our commander go. Let's put this army right next to their army, and one of us is compensating for something. Because he's not even assembled with his guy, and we're kind of showing off here. That empty slot will eventually become a siege weapon. I think that's how we're going to approach it. And in the meantime, I think we can actually fortify here, just to make it a little bit cooler. We're still exploring. We want to see what the boundaries of our, I guess, continent looks like. Gonna have to back this up. And we continue. Population growth in Liangzhou. So we picked up this nice little cotton. Any tile we want a culture bomb. I think the silver and the silk are both good targets. We can approach it from this way on the river, but this would be a woodcutter actually. What building did we build here? If we built any building. Nope, just straight up plantation farm, woodcutter camp, which means I think saw pit might actually be a decent choice. Woodcutter plus camp. And we can do an extra woodcutter here and then buy the... Yeah, I think that is the strategy here. We'll buy the saw pit. And we'll buy it first. We're going to drop it here. That way we get the culture boom. Or the culture bomb. It's boom, but anyways. And then we can actually pick up the silver early. Or we get a lot of yields. No, we'll pick up the silver and continue to expand. So the resource that we just picked up goes back to itself? No, global, just like gold. Okay, excellent. So buying units are going to be just cheaper and more efficient. And this is a mine. So I'm thinking... I don't think we need the brickyard, even though this is a potential for it. It's just the only thing. We're going to have a lot of plantations, so granary does make a lot of sense. And instead of putting it together with this, I actually think we use this opportunity to culture bomb here and pick up the access to silk right away. That way we can just grab this next time. Oh, we're dead. Run. Let their archers deal with it. And that's their Legatus, unique army commander. Okay, they're far away from us. We're definitely not fighting Rome in this age. Another Shadafu coming. Now, the only thing we gotta plan is we have 2 turns of current celebration. We're doing the wonder push, but are we actually? No, we're not. We're not doing wonder push right now. We're doing culture push. Can it actually tell us what we're boosting? I'm fairly sure we're boosting culture right now because we swapped off a lot earlier. It was the previous one. Yeah, so I think it's fine. Any buildings we need to push in any of the other towns that we have. We're waiting for another population. We're probably going to grab at least one more of these river tiles. They're just so good. And nothing really could help that. Depending on how fast the next food production will be, will determine what we want to do with this. Because if we can get another one pretty quickly, we grab the other happiness and lock that down. Over here, let's see. We have the saw pit, which is working extra time with the woodcutters that we have. Clay pit, camp. Camp and woodcutters, what's boosting? So we have a clay pit and one plantation. I think that's really all we need right now. Yeah, that's going to be a fishing boat. There might be a few fishing boats in the future, but not right now. This is still not that useful. Do we want a defensive unit here? It's the other question. Can I upgrade him while he's in the army group? I also think we get automatic upgrades if we carry over in the age. Right now, since we're not at war, maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we're good.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
We definitely want to swap into that. Petra is something we can consider. We got a merchant, so we can start trading. We only have one science building for Guanxi, so oratory would actually be better for us right now. Ooh, so what is the next population? 15 before we get the boost. Once we get the boost, it's probably even better than that. We're gonna grab this. 13, slightly better. Do we wait for just this extra one? It's more food we can send. It's more happiness as well for the local area, which boosts celebration, obviously. Might not be worth it. Might be better to just start stacking enchant. Alright, we got Code of Law. Do we want the Mastery Culture from Specialist? We caught up, and I don't think we have time to actually get that policy slot in. So I'm not so sure if this is the right choice. Tactics. Terracotta Army is interesting because we get another free army commander when we build it. We get some base production, and all our armies get 25% more experience going forward. So it's strong. Oracle for culture, and anytime we get a narrative event, we gain plus 10 culture per age, which means in this age 10, then 20 and 30. Oh, but we have Greece in the game. They would build this faster than us. More food in towns, which is kind of our current strategy of just massing towns. And then we get Weian Palace. The question is, should we try to get it here? Our Chu-Ko-Nus get stronger when defending Jiuqin. It's really just because we want Junzi. Yeah, plus 10 size and capital. That's actually good. Let's do that. I think we can think about Petra for a second, but it would be for Doundrel. And Doundrel would have to be a city for us to build that there. It's plus 1 gold, plus 1 production. Definitely good here. I just don't know if they will get to a city in time. I think we keep spamming this. Which one did we get? We have a merchant. We got Bundrol. Yeah, they have weird hats. This will be a Qing Dynasty hat on the servant behind her. We'll talk about her later. Let's mess with the merchant first. So, looking at possible trade route and what we can gain from them. We don't have ivory, so this would give us something unique. We also don't have dates. That's farther. The silk might be good. All right, we're also gotta think about like where we can fit it in. Culture. The ivory production for wonders in deserts. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, so we're gonna move our guy. You have to move him to the destination city to get this going. We'll have him on his way. And it's going to be a very safe route just because they're neighbors. They literally probably can't get raided here. Ooh, they're going for a wonder production. And looking at the progress, they're going pretty fast at that. Which means when we when we do potentially conquer it in the future, do we keep it? Like the actual city? That's for way in the future. We don't have to think too much about it. Yes, yes, we know. We're going to work on a trade. He's fighting them, which should give us some room, hopefully. Oh, he's going for his third settlement. All right, Banzhou. Banzhou's bonus is we can get the Book of the Han. Oh, this is also different from what they wrote online, which is interesting because she's like the only female representation here. She was born into a very respected scholar family. Her father's name was Ban Biao. Ban Biao? Yeah, Ban Biao. And he was a well-respected scholar and court historian. She has two older brothers, Ban Gu, Ban Chao, who are both court historians. Ban Gu was tasked with starting to write the compilation of Han history, which turned out to be the Book of Han. It's a huge book, and Ban Gu didn't get to finish it. He died before he finished the book. So she, also well educated by her father, was granted the very first position of female court scholar to be a court historian and continue her brother's work to work on the Book of Han. She didn't finish it either, I don't think so, but she basically became the first female court historian in Chinese history, and one of the few, actually. So her story is actually quite impressive, mainly because she was born to a very well-educated family who was willing to let their daughter, study. We need to put her into a position where we can store the great work, which currently we don't have that. So we're going to need to get academy, and we need mathematics. We're working towards that. So she's just going to have to hang out. Unless we build a second city with a library, I can move her to the right tile and let her just sleep there. Online when they introduced her, they said they were going to let her produce lesson. Well, I mean, you can kind of see them, but they're in a tent. You can see they're in... Everything's kind of blocking each other. But yeah, she's basically put a tent there. It's kind of interesting. Lesson on Woman, which is a book she wrote when she was very old. She had some female relatives in the family who were not married yet. She was worried that they would not follow etiquette, break away some traditions, so she wrote a 7-chapter treatise on how she believed women should behave during the period. Obviously, when we read it with modern day sensibilities, it feels very conservative and backward. But at the time, it was sort of the summary of how she believed women should obey their husband, also obey their mother-in-law, which was kind of a new concept at the time. Obviously, a lot of Confucian thought in the book to promote harmonious society in there. But she was also the one to say, girls should learn. And that was a big push as well. Her book definitely influenced many, many generations, even in later dynasties. But they changed it up. She's actually going to be working on the Book of Han here in the actual game. I guess maybe they wrote the material before release and some of it changed. Okay, good to know. Not very important for us. The Shadafu are getting expensive. 6 turns for the next one. People like us, yeah, can't help it. Let's see. I want to know where they're going to settle. Probably, maybe on this spot. Right, we got the intel we needed. This guy's still trying to squeeze forward. Don't hit us. Fight your equals here. Yeah, we're waiting for a population here. Is it worth it? That's a good question. Maybe it's not. Maybe we should just get the fishing town going and boost the food and get the food to Chang'an so Chang'an can grow. Alright, now we're 96 food. Yeah, it's gonna drastically slow down. Not all the way. We're only on turn 63 with 36%. So I think we'll actually still get time to get this tile in the future. It's not like the growth completely stops. Light flooding. Oh, destroy the improvement. Oh, they can fix it with money. They might be offering us new things very soon. They did attack us. As you can see, we're damaged. Ooh. Let's just see if we can get vision. 'Cause they're on that tile. Ooh, this is nice. But they're kind of far from the coast. Roma's weirdly built. Is it even... Oh, it's on the Tiber River. Where's this river? It goes out here, but they built something on top of it. They're trying to finish the Terracotta Army. We're not going to beat them to it. It's okay. We have our wonder. No one else... I don't think anyone else have a wonder yet. Yeah, we're the only one. So it's normal that they're, you know, on their way. Where can this guy go? Where else is a mystery? I guess this is a mystery. I guess we can still squeeze through here. Alright, what are we being offered? Excellent. He's gonna get an extra town soon, so 3 more food for him, but we're gonna get a ton. And we'll get money. Yeah, the last 2 ended. We knew they were gonna come. We have enough, fortunately, this time. Ah, he got taken out by the ships. Well, he lived to see the North Pole, I guess. Now you're our only scout. Run. Never really took the time to look at our scouts. Nice little 3 puppies. Look at that collar. And then the Asian hats. Wait a minute. The turns are increasing. Are we really just not going to grow? That seems to be the case. It's okay. It's all for Chang'an. And we'll actually start using specialists. You know, hopefully we get an attribute point for expansion, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Rough desert. What happened there? Alright, which wonder finished for them? I think we are going to buy both of these. We've been saving up a lot of money. And that's going to really help trying out. Okay, so they finished over here. Good for them. We have a lot of towns. He's so far away, we don't really have to care. Ancient bridge. It can cross navigable river without having to embark. Cheaper to build where road has ready formed a ferry across the river. It's Antiquity gold building. And it'll be lost by any flood. We get +1 culture passively on culture buildings, and we get a codex, but we don't have space for codex, so basically mathematics. Let's go. 20 turns on that. Try to squeeze through here. Let's see. These turns are just up and down. I actually don't think... I don't think they grow anymore. That's the case. They're not growing anymore. We're going to buy the buildings. So amphitheater is not what we're going to rush. We're going to first buy the blacksmith. We get +3 production and adjacencies for resource and wonders. And it's not ageless. Do we pair it with something? Let's see. Adjacencies. This is currently the clay pit. I think we can we can give up the clay pit, right? The wonder adjacencies right here. Resource. Currently just 2-2 yield. I think we can give up that for 6 production here. And we get that population back, which means we can still use it. Now, amphitheater, very similar, but mountain adjacency, natural wonder adjacency, wonder adjacency, no resource adjacency on this. It's going to be better against this mountain here. We can reclaim a farm. Ooh, also here. Vegetation. There's a happiness on the tree, but there's a happiness on the farm too, so that's not really what's triggering anything. Let's see. Anything else potentially that could go there? This is just flat grassland. I think we can take over this. There's plenty of other good farming tiles. Or we can pair it with the brickyard. Decent synergies here too, but... Wait, why would they display the palace? It's not like we can... Oh, we can actually put things with the palace? I didn't know that. Amphitheater plus palace. The only synergy is from this. The rest are base yield. I mean, everything's only base yield plus 1. We don't have any like double synergies. But potentially we could have more wonders here. Maybe this is not a bad choice either. But reclaiming another citizen means we can push out a little bit more and get the wine faster. Are we already going to get the wine? Hold on, before we build this. Wait, shouldn't have gotten a... Buy. Purchase. There we go. And then give us the wine. Do we even have room for that? Ah, good thing global. Don't have to worry about that. So all the resources we can get, we have gotten. Now, I still think we can buy the... Not the barrack. We can't afford the amphitheater. We can afford it next turn. So I guess we don't have to think about it right now. Yeah, not enough. This will be a good Petra city. I just don't know if we're going to make it a city in time. I mean, we can afford it. One more population at 9, this will only be 250. And we're not going to miss like 18 gold. I think we do make this our second city. Yeah, looking good. Let's continue. I think it's time to think about a specialist. What do we want out of our specialists? That's the question. There's a good mix of culture and science here in the palace, which wouldn't be so bad. Want more science, this would be the way. Giving up 1 science and 1 culture for 1.5 production. Giving up the same amount for a little bit of happiness, a little bit of food. I actually think we want more science right away. So we're going to put that specialist there. Let's take a look at Loyang here. We're at 8. We don't have the die yet. And we can't reach it until we culture bomb 1 more. So do we actually think about maybe building something there to push for it? There's 1 plantation. That's the only thing that will benefit from the granary. But having more food always feels kind of nice, actually. Yeah, so I think we'll push this out. That way we can put this population right on the money there for dye. And it's going to just all contribute to our next celebration in 4 turns. And that's where we want to think about building a wonder. I think we turn this into a city then, and maybe start considering putting the wonder here, which means maybe we need to think about other things, like getting more production here, paying them money instead of getting more culture in our capital. So if we get a brickyard, our current district is right here, granary and saw pit. Thinking about the culture bomb towards wool, but kind of difficult. And we haven't picked up silk either yet. So maybe we just combo it with the saw pit for now? Okay, we're happy with that. I'm also thinking about giving it this. But there's not a lot of naval tiles. We get all of these, and this would be the only one that's actually worth something. Maybe not. This is for farms. Farms and pastures and plantations? Question mark? Yes. Okay, so we actually do need that. We can try to... Yeah, I think this is good and logical for this. Population is going to go up, and we can really think about the city next. I think we're turning this into a city. Very good. The dye makers are flourishing. We got dye, which is what triggered this, and rich colors and strange smells are everywhere. There are many ways for local talent to benefit from these fresh opportunities. 50 gold is so little. We're gonna take science right here. It's also very little, but like 50 gold is also, it's basically half turns for both for us. Yeah, we're gonna just squeeze over there when we get a chance. They made it. Let's make our trade route. So he should be... Oh, he's doing a naval trade route. Interesting. We get more vision, which is pretty cool. We will have a second city soon. Oh, this is going to be interesting, how we divide up the resources. We're going to wait. These will go to this once we have more slots and we're a city. Terracotta got finished. Yeah, this is a naval trade route. I thought it was going to be land. Okay, so where do we want to go with this? Do we want to just grab the silk? I think so. I think that's the best option as well. And then we pay 200, convert to city. Liangzhou, our second city. We're really thinking about the Petra here. It makes sense. These are all desert tiles. So, resource, wonder. We're trying to look for synergy points, but these are also pretty interesting, like actual terrain that we can use. Maybe just this point here, or this one, just because they're poor in quality by themselves. Actually, I like this. 18 turn Petra. If no one's competing with us, we can take it slow here. What can we build for them to help them? Blacksmith, I think, in the future. Once we have the money for it. Definitely. Alright, we got another Shidafu. I don't think there's anything we really desperately need to build here. So, why not continue? Hanfei. Hanfeizi, basically. Legalist. One of the founders of legalism during the Warring State period. What can he do for us? 3 science on the palace building. Why not? Okay, it's a town now. Wait, shouldn't it be a city? Oh, no. Yeah, it's right here. It is a city. Liangzhou's down here. Where's the resource from Huaiyang that we can give back to Huaiyang? We're not giving back the science one. Liangzhou's own cotton. Extra food here. Give this back to Huaiyang. Wait, why can't we? Oh, city only resource. How about we can give... Oh, we can give the trade one to them. Okay. So do we want more culture at the cost? I mean... It's less efficient in Chang'an. But yeah, this is better. This is +4 here. And then for the empty slot, either we can put this there or we can give them the culture boost. I actually think we still want this. Not bad. So let's see. How do we do? We broke through here and extended farther. We're currently at... I'm guessing this is what? I don't want to count it. I want to say this is 15. Or 14. This is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It wouldn't hurt to write it down. Improve trade relations with another faction. It's a diplomatic action. Siege unit needed. Capture enemy settlement needed. Maybe we go for it? Another wonder. We definitely want another wonder. Petra's on its way. Yeah, we are losing a bit more money now because we lost the town. But we gained the potential for Petra, which is a lot of money. And I think Liangzhou has really good growth potential. Definitely not unhappy with that. Friendly to helpful. Wow. Really moving up in the world. A couple of them have completed, which means I think we're going to get offered some very soon. Well, we have the points for at least one. Hopefully it'll be a useful one. She's still waiting. Maybe we can hold her until like the sudden birth of crisis mode that we need. We talked about. Because we know this is going to give us a codex.
And honors acquired by unrighteousness are to me as a floating
We do have a
cloud.
few... I think we have more... I wish it tells you instead of we have to think about it. I think altars are happiness buildings. We have at least 2 of those. So I think it's at least better than this. And we might have other ones too. Plus 18. I think it's 1 extra. I think we're right. I don't remember. Culture. Yeah, please. We will love that. Age of Heroes. We didn't get a vision of what type they are. And I have no idea what Age of Hero does, but that's fine. E is picked up. Let's get Junzi, and then Wei Yang Palace is on the table, and we want the plus 10% science. They have a lot more land that's actually decent. 18 population, 14... 8? Okay. 17 here. That's respectable. But they went like one city for a long time. Drop down again. Wonder. We had another celebration. We're gonna go back to the 2 turns because we only have 1. Oh, we can actually build a... Even if we build another library in our new city, it'd still be 2. So no rush there. I think we save for blacksmith next turn just to help it build. Even though library would be good, we can actually use this slot. But right now it's less urgent than finishing up the wonder. 11 turns. We don't have one to build right now that we would want. So we can't double up on that 15% for the 10 turn celebration. It's a lot of land. Hold on. There's a big chunk here. There's another hostile. The Slinger's probably going to die, but we're ready for that. Alright, not our problem. Is there only one natural wonder on our entire continent? Is this a new village? It's not them. Do we need more military units, actually? That might be the case. Alright, let's go next turn. We'll buy what we need. Oh? They're fighting Rome. Go ahead, fight each other.
One of the most spectacular,
just when we were
but fragile
asking the question.
in the world.
But why couldn't it have been next to us? I mean, they're not actually taking advantage of it. I'm more confident we'll get this. Just because of where Greece is. Haha, she's trying to get help for her combat. I don't need help. I'm gonna actually save some influence and get money instead. She still gets 2 points, so good for her. Chang'an got another Shidafu. They're going up a little bit in price. I think the turns are creeping up a little. We're producing a ton of them. Like, are we gonna exhaust their pool of unique ones? That's what I'm most curious. Our growth is fine. I don't think any of these actually matter. This one will help a little bit, but I figure it's not gonna make or break right now. Let's just keep producing Shidafu here. Who do we get this time? Ah, Shenbu Hai. So from a very small kingdom of Han, he's also a reformer. Turned the small kingdom into quite a respectable power for a little bit, but ultimately Han's just too small, and in the future Qin will wipe it out like most others. We will gain immediate celebration, so sleep for now, because we currently let's sleep him 1 tile away. You can take a bath. Build a little tent in the bathhouse. Oh, actually the tent, oh, it's right there, we see it. That can come in the clutch when we want to build our Shangyang Palace. And we get another policy slot as well. I think we're good. That doesn't really matter for us. Four tiles. Okay, is that all? Oh, they have 4 now. 1, 2, 3. Where's their 4th? Oh. When did this happen? We weren't really paying attention, but that's fine. He still only has 2. He still only has 2. Yeah, she's possibly our main competitor here, but she's so behind on science compared to us. She's ahead of Augustus. Anyways, I think we mind our own business. We're doing great. There's no reason why we need to maybe force a war to try to neutralize some of the lead. Chant, do we take a tile or do we take a specialist? That is the question. There are some really good food tiles, but it's not like we desperately need food. Production tile here with the mine. 5 food plus 1 happiness, never hurt anyone. Or we just go for more science and culture. I think we'd actually take one of these. It doesn't really matter which one, because in the future if we override it, we can obviously get it back. I'll just take this one over here. Interesting to see Huayang stealing one of the tiles for us. Not a big deal. 13 turns till the next. I mean, I believe the towns... Like, do we actually see where the food is going? I guess we can go to Chan to see this. See, that's not a detailed breakdown where we're getting our food. But the fact that there's 19 here makes me feel like it's not getting it from anywhere else. Oh, we forgot to buy the... my bad. Blacksmith. Let's see. Adjacencies. It's wonders and resources. Our wonder is actually getting built right here, Petra. So in the future, we'll get an extra adjacency. Resource on camel. Silver. Silver plus silk. Guess this is wool plus cotton. And then we get to expand out. This is actually a good option. Hold on. Either here or here. Same thing. Same tiles. Let's put it here. Purchase, please. There we go. And then we can secure that with our next population as well. That will help speed up 5 turns. 5 turns. Our celebration lasts till exactly 5 turns. Perfect. That just worked out great. We're gonna die. Run into the enemy. Maybe we have a chance to scout with a search next turn, but we sacrificed it essentially. He survived. Push deeper. We're not gonna make it now, but that's fine. See, she likes us. She likes us a little less. She likes us. She likes us a little less. She can't make up her mind. Our scout died. All right. We can get some food. Probably want it with her. You know, she probably gets more benefits, though. But she has more towns. Only a sept, so she's low influence. We increase the number of trade route we can have by 1. He only has septs. Interesting. I thought he would support. maybe for treatises it doesn't have that option, so maybe that's not the case. Does this mean we can make another merchant? Yes, that's true. Okay, so maybe we take a pause on Shadaf. Well, maybe we can buy it. Yes, we can. We have silver. It's relatively cheaper. Let's do it. Get dye, marble. Marble, which would help with some wonders, would be okay. Let's move him over there. Anything else we can buy here for them? Garden for growth. Library, we were thinking about just to get some codex. Eventually we need it. But right now, maybe not. Maybe it's Bath for 10% growth. Coastal, there's a lot of synergies there. There must be. Not a lot of place we can put this thing. Must be on river, right? So that's the restriction. Coastal, navigable, adjacency's a mess. This, take this, it's currently not claimed, so it'd be fine. The thing is, like, it's squeezed between two resources, which has, like, good adjacency, but same thing here, resource plus wonder. And it's antiquity only. It's not gonna hurt us. Reclaim this farm. And then we can put that population to use somewhere else. Clay pit, no thanks. Woodcutter here. We can get the wool. Except we don't have a slot. Still decent. Got another population. I don't think it's time for specialists here. Oh, we don't have this cotton? Not that we can equip it, but we can still get the resource. Do we want it more than +4/+4? No, we don't. One more turn till Petra. We're ahead of schedule. Oh! Never mind, we're right on schedule. I thought we would have maybe moved it a little bit ahead, but maybe there's like a little bit overflow of resources, it looks like. Oh, now that I think about it, we were getting resources. Like, if we had populations, we'd probably want to start taking these, right? Because they're desert, they're going to get more yield. Our second wonder, another progress point for us. We're over 50%.
Sedentary
for the
life
age.
is civilization's goal. It marks the end of its life and heralds its corruption.
This is actually one of the places in the world that I really want to go to. It's amazing to think they built this whole city inside the desert, and they have this is like the grand entrance into a city behind, into the cliff, carved out. Amazing to think about it.
Looked at from a distance.
We also picked up Junzi. So Weian Palace is ready to go. Science in the capital, science from specialists.
Speak. His language.
We have one specialist right now. Eventually it's going to be better than tool making, but not right now. I think we actually keep what we have. Typical musings. A philosopher considers a group of passing merchants, all of whom smiles and wave. Considering their similarities, the philosopher plunges into deep thought. If the end goal is to be a good person, does that not make us all Junzi? Junzi means noble person, with all the virtues preached by Confucian value. Does it make us all the same? So if we're all Junzi, we get one science. Okay, we get one attribute points to upgrade. Depends on what you can do with them. Let me see. Science, right now we can get 25 extra science towards mastery, just the mastery ones. I've been buying buildings. I don't know if that's actually useful for us. +1 science on each quarter. That's pretty cool. +1 to adjacency of standard gold production and science buildings. Oh, that is also pretty nice. This is good. Other one I think is diplomatic. More influence or more happiness. More happiness means more social policies down the line, right? For more celebration. Longer celebration, 15 turn celebrations. And then happiness for each resource. There's some good ones here too. But I think we're probably going to end up pursuing a science victory. So in that regards, I think we take... We are all Junzi. I think we take this just so that we can get this. Because we don't really build stuff. And looking at this, you can actually get everything from this. Except for this. Maintaining buildings. That gotta be a discount, right? I actually don't know what that... But we're gonna grab this. We have the influence. Let's say yes. And we want her to be happy with us for now. Maybe she can beat up Augustus for us. But actually, Augustus has pretty good advantage with their army commanders. Maybe they can beat her up a little bit. Oracle's still up for grabs. I don't know if we can get it, though. Terracotta army's gone. Increased pillaging. Sanchi Stupa. Happiness eel just +2. And then extra happiness in the gives culture. Not sure if that helps. This gives a lot of policies. The food in towns, obviously we like. Happiness in all settlement. Oh, actually I like this too. Colosseum. Settlement limits. Settlement limit. Okay. Entertainment. What am I thinking? We need that. Okay. Weian Palace. 11 turn for us. This is without the bonus to the celebration, which I think we can trigger immediately since we just ended one. We've been queuing up 10 turns left, but we can save that just by going with that. Oh, got another one. Mencius. Okay, so Confucius started Confucianism. Mencius came around 200 years after that and elevated Confucianism, made it suitable for a state governing philosophy. So people refer to him as Ya Sheng. Ya meaning like second, the second saint. We get 1 free tech. Oh, hold on. Random or we get a pick? Even if it's the lowest costing tech, we get the wheel for free. 6 turns. We could maybe save it until we get the wheel done, and then it'll be either navigation or military training at that point. So I think we save him. Move him also to the science build. They can stack, right? You guys can share the tent. Oh, it's a female and male thing. That's okay, no one knows. She's like, this breaks the rule from lesson on woman. I definitely want to build a palace here in our capital just to show it off. Not really any synergy issues. I think it picks up... Why does it pick up production here? That's what I'm wondering. Is it just because of the synergy with blacksmith? That's why it's showing it? I mean, that's not bad for now, but it's not timeless. I actually kind of want it on the science. But putting it on the edge means less synergies for other buildings. I mean, there's a little bit we can squeeze here. I actually like this. What about this one? Flatland. Can they? No, they don't touch. So can't pass the synergy over to them. Hold on. What about them? 1, 2, 3. Oh. No, that tile is still for us. But they can build something here and we can actually link. Not relevant. If we can build a town down here, maybe. That's also not super important. Right, logically, if we push it up here, even though we're not getting much synergies right now, in the future, I feel like we can maybe build more synergies in the area. Resource-wide, that's a wine. Yeah. Maybe just science. Maybe, yeah. I think we just do science. Let's put it here. Pair with gold, pair with gypsum. This is the same thing. Alright, we need you. Shimbuhai. Activate. Wake up. And activate. Go to the capital, trigger us a celebration. We'll select it when it comes. First production here. Do we double down and get the Gray Steely? It's a really pointless one in my opinion. We get extra gold. There's synergies. There's synergies. Right? There's always adjacency bonus. Actually put it here, and then there's potential adjacencies here. And here with the gold. And then here with the silver pairing. And just throw it to the side here. Alright. And it's quicker, because it's just a cheaper wonder. And then this completes Pesos 200. This completes Pesos another 200. Boom. And we get... influence on science building. There's 2 now. We only have 1 specialist. Yeah, let's do this. 7 turns, 9 turns. Not bad, not bad. Double down the wonders. This is interesting. Oh, this might be the last population we put here. Resources are done. The question is, do we want some of these naval tiles? Or do we do woodcutter with science and happiness? Did we get... We did get the bonus for woodcutter. There's not a lot of farms here. That's not really relevant. Alright, if we commit to fishing... And then this can get 1 more food. It can be 3 food, 1 hammer, 1 gold. Or we just get something like this. You know, one of each, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of science. It's just not... I think this is the point where we play stop production here, just because it's not worth it. We can get this, get the increased range, and then we can put the fishing here and then also get the increased range, just to get a little bit more tiles. Because we can definitely buy this. Oh, we can't put it there. We have to put it on... Why can't we put it here? Oh, because we don't have a district connecting it. Oh, no, 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 that's not good. Because I actually do want the productions on these ones. So I need to put something here. But it actually needs to be a district, which means we ruin this particular tile. If we specialize, what are we really getting here? There's not a lot of food, there's not a lot of production. We could improve that a little bit. Salt pit granary. We have the money. There's a bunch of woodcutters. One plantation? Yeah, so I don't really think altar is actually going to do much. We can boost culture and science on quarters. There's only one finished quarters. This is probably what we will end up doing. Because there's actually a decent amount of camp woodcutters. But they could be more, to be honest. 23. The growth is way too slow. Yeah, I think we actually do Mining Town, just get this done for now. We have 1, 2, 3. 6 happiness? I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, I think we just do this. We get more gold and food for our city, basically. Oh. Where is there? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's almost done. I was not expecting that. They're going heavy influence. Kind of makes sense now. But we're already committed here. I don't think... 17 population. I think they finished before us. We'll continue. We'll continue to build it. I mean, it'll refund half of the cost. We'll find out if we fail pretty soon. It could be longer than 8 turns.
There is
and watch him finish on 1 turn.
Humming of the strings.
Academy's ready. It definitely looks way ahead of us. Alright, let's see. Opportunity for refinement. Knowledge of mathematics has begun to spread and refine, and mathematicians eagerly apply their craft towards new discipline, as well as a heated debate on harmonious role of math within the universe. Have a quarter with Academy and Amphitheater. Whoa, what a combination. Academy with Blacksmith, and we get +2 production on Blacksmith. +2 culture. I was gonna put it with the library, but I guess not. I'm gonna do that. How much to buy? 5, 2 turns. And I guess she is gonna wake and walk to the blacksmith. That's the combo where we're gonna have great work slot. We finished, and then we want to do the wheel, and then we'll use him for the free tech. Happiness for you, happiness for me. Sure. We have 2 cities. You have 1. Mm-hmm. Can you stop building our associated wonder? Okay, we got a merchant. Maybe the marble will help us? Where is our guy? Oh, he's here. Never mind. Yeah, make the route. Marble goes up. It's gone. He took it. So we got 48 back. He's influence powerhouse. Well, it's okay. Athene, we're gonna get this. We're gonna conquer this in the future, so it's gonna be ours. Just not the way we intended to. Pyramid of the Sun. Let's do it. No one else has mathematic. This must be ours only. Culture. All quarters get it. We'll pop this in right in the same spot. We still in the game here. Not how we wanted to do it, but that's fine. We don't necessarily need the gold. I want to save some points. We're a little low on influence. Lucky you with the extra 6 from the palace. I mean, we're 3 turns away. That's a far choice. Hold on, who's more ahead? We're more ahead. We're gonna beat her on this. Yeah, this is more useful for us. Good thing we saved it. And next turn we'll have enough for another if someone want to pop a surprise one on us. Can't believe there's competition for this as well. I guess everyone's just turning up the heat on the Wonder Race. Everyone, no, we have 2. We're gonna have 3. We're gonna have 3. We're gonna do it. All right, you can see it's ready, coming up, and they're just still getting the platform done. We're gonna beat them to it. No rush there. Oh, hold on. Experience, experience. Unpack our boys. And then we'll pack it all back next turn.
May the might of the Lord cause no enemy to resist me. No enemy to follow me.
I just realized we stole their associated wonder. Guess what goes around comes around for different factions.
Remain less
all right, 200 gold in the pocket. Don't think we need that. Oh, they stole our Wei Palace. We can steal their Oracle.
Abandon his string.
Wheel is done. Villa's happiness and influence. Don't really care about that. Siege weapon finally able to get. Okay, hold on, hold on. Academy we really want to buy, so I think we purchase that first. Put it on the blacksmith, which also increases production. It's a weird combination, but they're forcing us into it, and we will oblige. I was gonna put it next to the library. It felt like it made more sense, but that's fine. Oracle for 12 turns here, but we're gonna get that done. Maybe Liangzhou will be better. We don't have rough terrain to build it, so they can't build it. We can get another merchant here, or we build the ballista. Okay, we'll build the ballista. They'll work on the wonder. Destruction in the round. Ambitious group of workers unveil their latest project. The biggest wheel ever constructed. But amidst the celebrations, the wheel rolls away down the hill, destroying everything in its path. As a crowd gathers to survey the ruined homes, angry cries for compensation drown out the apologies. Find them and get some gold. Creative risks are worth what they're making. Neither is that important, but we can grab that. I guess culture's where we're kind of behind. Efficiency and number. This is us completing the quest, getting the production on blacksmith. I think for all blacksmith, so this can be quite good. Mathematicians engineer managed to develop a method using hydraulic power to operate the bellows of a furnace. Such a canny refinement process will certainly result in more efficient yield. That's just one turn, but I don't really need that. You get a codex for free here, which is good. Let's do that. I don't think this counts as a tech, so I don't think that's going to be the free tech. Mastery is different. Gold buildings, siege. Okay, maybe that's better. And then, hold on, pick our civic first. We'll activate the free tech after. Entertainment. We want that settlement limit to go up. Not you. You. Mencius. Steel tech.
He heard these horrors and his spirits.
Bronze working for free. Let's take a look. I think it actually counts masteries, but it's not the lowest. I'm a little confused. It's literally random? Yes, I know, we'll spend the money. We're gonna go over here and pick up the siege weapon next turn. They gave us the mastery. Alright, let's see. We can buy the library. Adjacencies, resources, and wonders. So, Petra's right here. This is just the resource. And then maybe a wonder later, but the river tile is also really good. Potentially wonder later over here. Reclaim the woodcutter. Trying to see where else we can maybe get some synergies. Maybe we just go here. I know we take away the desert tile. Also on the river. This one's vegetated, this one's not. I don't think there's a huge difference. Man, desert yields are so good. Maybe we should stay away from the desert. Okay, let's stay away from the desert. We'll buy the library and slot it over here. It's a little bit less now, but I think it has potential in the future. Can we afford... This is actually pretty good. There we go. Ooh, what do we want here? Potentially another specialist, plus 1.5, 6 science, 2 culture. That looks really good. Like just straight up 5 food, doesn't, looks like it's gonna cut it, even with 1 happiness. Yeah, I think we take this. Another specialist for us. I'm gonna save her for potentially bursting out the crisis. Alliance? No, I don't want to be allies with you because our neighbor is fighting you. Yeah, we'll make this clear. Duty to one another is duty to the self. Diplomacy grows more powerful with practice. We get a diplomatic point. I guess this is for us establishing our first alliance. We can try to get a trade. Maybe a second army commander is a possibility. Let's do merchant first. Didn't know this was going to be the case. He's far, but doesn't mean... Hold on. Doesn't mean we aren't exposed to him. He has this, and then only 2. It's hard to imagine him sending an army down, but I would need a forced scoundrel, I think, to deal with him. We could, and then we can attack Painted Rock as well. Shift this army north. Okay, we'll join. I don't think this is a surprise war, right? Because add war support, right? War. I mean, there's no bar right now showing us anything. I think we take the happiness. Only too friendly. Alright, I don't think we're taking any of his land in this war, but maybe we can wipe that out and they can get some experience fighting them. That wouldn't be so bad. We might want to upgrade him to a spearman before we leave. We need to move him out. Can we get the upgrade? Okay, so we can get the upgrade while he's in the army. So that'd be fine.
Even a great carpenter does not abandon his string.
Where are we putting that? Okay. Academy. We'll pile it in the capital first. I don't think they're ready for specialists yet. Some of these desert yields are what we're looking at. Yeah, these look amazing. We can grab another codex here. A bunch of codex all over the place. Unlocks unit flanking bonuses for military training. Horsemen, actual cavalry units. 2 codex for 7 turns. We have 3 slots. We have 1 character who can spawn it. These are more efficient, I think. We don't really have any gold buildings right now, so I don't think that's great. Increase the number of resources can be assigned. This is actually what we need. Lighthouse. Must be a coastal city though. Wait. That doesn't work. Must be placed on coastal. Okay, must be placed on coastal tile. Doesn't mean okay. So it works. It works. It works. We're already suffering it. It's only 1 point. Oh, wow, this is steep. So like the 2 support from that wonder might actually be quite good. We have an upgrade to the unit of the same class. We have the money for it. Hold on. Let me move him to the edge. It's a tier 2 from that tech upgrade. They're 10-15. We'll see what the upgrade does. 15-20. Okay. Very nice. Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna get another wonder soon. I think we'll end the episode when that completes. Pyramid of the Sun for us. Don't attack us when we're gone. Okay, it looks fine. I might need to save points to boost war wariness, so maybe not right now. Oh, they made peace. Okay, can we make peace? 7 turns. Maybe we don't need to move north. Hang out on the borders, see if they come for us. And if not, we can just peace out in 7 turns. We don't need it. Take your power boost. Dragged us into a war and then peace out a couple turns later. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, we got ourselves a merchant. Let's see if there's only one more route. Okay, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to have to get him there, which might be more difficult than we assume. Maybe if we expose this, we can actually trade with that. We'll see if that's the case. What would we build here? We can preempt the settler. 12 turns. It's kind of too early. I mean, it's ageless. This does make sense. It'll boost at least the 3 that we have. It's not terrible. It's a 1-turn build. Or we can get the academy going. Put it with the library. That's what we wanted to do. I want to see how pretty it looks. We'll see what it looks like when it's finished, but our wonder, let's get it. So we got the 4 wonder milestone. I don't think we'll get the golden age one. It depends.
The warrior's blood flowed like water and gathered in pools.
Well, we know what happens up there. Okay, so we got our 4th wonder down. There's Oracle available. I don't know if he's trying to build it or not. That's his only city, so I guess the answer is no. I would see him as our main competitor for that. I think we could go back to Shidafu. Can only be building our capital. I mean, Oracle's good, but I can also live without it. 12 turns is big commitment. Shidafu can only get, I mean, Oracle can only get in this age as well. Shidafu bonuses, I'm a little torn. We'll decide that next time. I think we're pretty happy with the 4 wonders we have. Our haying gardens, our steely. We didn't get to build our own. That's the only part. Petra. Downdraw, grew really fast right after we made it a city. I think it's a good location for it. Hopefully we can get that limit up a little bit more, and maybe we look to take Athens instead of building one. So maybe we can start gearing towards some army buildup, potentially. 2 army stack with army commanders, 10 units. The other one wouldn't be upgraded. I feel like we can overwhelm this. They do have it walled, as you can see, but with siege weapons, I think we can take it out. So definitely something we can consider. Maybe naval units to help out since he is on the coast. A lot of different options. So that's what we're looking at. Maybe a war in the horizon. Or else some peaceful build-up wouldn't be so bad either. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you all next time. Bye!